mix to be planned. We begin by the product, or as we prefer to call it, the brand.
The problem today is that almost any product or service can be quickly copied. In the computer industry, all the competitors have products which are identical in performance, reliability, and operation. Most people cannot tell the difference between Coke and Pepsi, or between a premium champagne and a sparkling wine. A Casio keeps time at least as well as a Rolex, costing 1,000 times more. The real differences are what smart companies wrap around a product to differentiate it and add value. Industrial companies, particularly high-tech ones, totally underestimate the implications of branding to maintain and sustain competitive differentiation. The physical or tangible product is only an initial component of the brand. Since this is so easily copied, the marketing task is to put around it a defensive wall. We call this the basic brand. We give it a name that will differentiate the product and be easily remembered. We give it an appealing design and packaging and ensure that the quality is reliable and effective. This basic brand is a defense, but it is still not a strong one, since competitors can often come up with good alternatives. To create the next layer of defense, we build the augmented brand. We can support our brand with customer service. We can promote money-back guarantees. We can offer our dealers financial support to lock them into our brand. For example, we could offer our dealers a loan to upgrade their business. In return, the dealer would make a 3-year purchase agreement to buy specific volumes from us. These augmented characteristics are extremely important because they are hard for competitors to copy. The final stage of branding is creating the potential brand, whereby the customer sees the brand as a way of making personal statements. To many people, brands like Rolex, Sony, Marlboro cigarettes, or Levi 501s generate feelings of social confidence and esteem, which make other products quite second-rate and not viable as substitutes. Developing the product is crucial, but the problem here is that any advantage is short-lived. It is what you wrap around the product to build a brand which creates the sustainable advantage.
The second element of the marketing mix to be planned is services.
Services are an increasingly crucial part of the marketing mix. There are 3 reasons for this. First, as we have seen, many companies have products which perform equally well. Most computers operate using similar microprocessors. Most airlines are flying the same types of plane. As a result, service becomes the main differentiator. Second, service differentiators are harder to copy than products because they depend upon the deep-rooted culture, drive and commitment of the organization. It is not easy nor quick to create a committed service culture among personnel. Third, concern for service is becoming greater because managers are beginning to understand the incredibly high cost of poor service.
The third element in the marketing mix to be planned is price.
Many firms still base prices upon cost-plus formulas. They estimate what it costs to produce and distribute the product, then add on an arbitrary margin for profit. But the price the company can obtain for its product has nothing to do with its cost. The real determinants of price are 2 factors. First, the perceived value of the brand to its target market. The greater its differential advantage or perceived quality, the higher the price that can be charged. If the brand is not perceived to have a differential advantage, then it is a commodity product and will have to accept the price set by other products in the market.
The trade-off between quality and price is translated in 9 possible pricing strategies. For example, in the car market, the Fiat Uno pursues an economy strategy offering a car with modest perceived quality but at a low price. The Volkswagen Golf might be positioned as a medium value strategy. The Mercedes 300 is a premium position model, excellent quality but at a high price. Strategies to the left of the diagonal are not viable long term. They offer poor value combinations of either low quality or high prices. A diagonal strategy should be viable, but it may come under attack. For example, in the United States, Mercedes' premium strategy looks increasingly threatened by Toyota's strategy for its Lexus range. The Lexus receives quality ratings which are as good as the Mercedes, while the car is 30% cheaper. The Japanese are pursuing, in a very aggressive way, price strategies to the right of the pricing diagonal.
The price you charge depends upon the competitive value the brand offers. The problem is that competitors constantly seek to erode this value by matching and then enhancing their own offers. In dynamic markets, it is very difficult to maintain prices and hence profit margins without continuous innovation.
The fourth element in the marketing mix to be planned is promotion, which includes advertising, direct marketing, selling and public relations. The promotional task is to get the target market to perceive the value that management have designed into the brand.
In general, the promotional tools vary in effectiveness over the product life cycle. In the early stages, advertising and public relations are often the most efficient in generating awareness of the product. As the market matures, personal selling and then sales promotion become more important in triggering purchase. The choice of promotional tool also varies with the type of industry. In industrial markets, where customers are typically fewer and bigger, personal selling plays a more important role. In consumer markets, where customers are counted in their millions, advertising is relatively more important.
Let's now take a look at the last element of the marketing mix to be planned: distribution.
Companies use distributors because they believe outsiders can deliver the product either better or more cheaply than it can be done internally. Three criteria dictate the choice of distribution or dealers. First, what is the product's target market segment? Second, how complex to demonstrate is the differential advantage of the product? For example, a decade ago, when personal computers were new and not understood by customers, it was necessary to use distributors with highly skilled salespeople. Now, with the product being familiar, direct mail is the fastest growing channel. The third criteria is that management will want to choose distributors who will be motivated to make the brand a success.